It's the Line Makers on Sporting News, presented by Jack Daniels. Hey folks, it's Brian Blessing with Kenny White, Richie Bachelari. We're here at the South Point in Las Vegas. Cleveland at New York to take on the Giants. A game that opened up New York -10, fellas. It's down to 9. Little money on Cleveland. Total on the game is 44. Richie, go ahead. You take this out of the gate. This will shock some people. One of the best money cashing teams in the NFL for the bettors in recent history has been the Cleveland Browns.
Well, once again, this isn't about picking the winner of the games. That's got nothing to do with it. It's about this little thing called the point spread. And once that point spread is put in, it becomes that great equalizer. Let's look at the Brownies. Last 11 games straight up, they're 1-10. This year they're 0-4. 2-1-1 against the spread this year, but 8-2-1 in the last 11 games. And they've only lost by more than 10 points twice in that span. And don't think it can't happen. 5 years ago, Giants coming off a Super Bowl, they go into Cleveland week 5 undefeated at 4-0. Cleveland beats them 35-14. If Cleveland was 4-12 that year, they were 1-3 in that spot. So game opens 10 and comes down to 9. Why? It's too high.
And Wheaton on the road, and I think there's less pressure for him on the road as a 28-year-old rookie. He knows how to play the game. 322 passing yards at Cincinnati, 320 passing yards against Baltimore. I thought they were the right side last year. You know what? 5-3 ATS on the road last year with a 1-7 record. I think Pat Shurmur is a very quality head coach. Just in his second year, give him some time. He will turn Cleveland around. He's a player's coach.
Hey, this is something we'll refer back to so many of these things and jot them down in your memory banks because you can use them later in the year. You can use them next year. We did a video earlier in the year, Kenny. Tom Coughlin at home. At home is an overcoach, except when they play NFC East foes, he's a dead under coach, which means when he's not playing NFC East teams, he's really an overcoach.
Well, amazing. At home, he is 19-7 over. 19-7 over at home against non-division games. He's 1-0 this year. Tampa came in. A low-scoring Tampa team in the game was 41-34. I think this game is sky high. The Giant defense, they allowed 254 yards passing.
He's got more stats. Where do you get all these stats from? From this little book here? I don't know. Let me tell you about the Giants. And we said this before the season. Their first 5 games of the year was a fairly soft part of their schedule. They need this game. They need to go 3-2 because after this week, Frisco, Washington, Dallas, Pittsburgh, Cincy, Green Bay. They play 7 playoff teams the rest of the year. See what happens here. I think it's, they know they've got this tough part of the schedule in front of them, and I think they come up soft, the New York Giants.
You saying you like Cleveland?
I like Cleveland. For all my Browns friends out there, go Cleveland.
Cleveland gambles.
And again, this is just a little sample. Again, things you can use down the road. We did not talk before we take this video, and he loved the over. I was remembering a video we had done on Coughlin earlier. I mean, those are things that do add up. And the other thing, and it wouldn't be a shock, and it's no knock on Cleveland, but the Giants were sky high to play Philadelphia. Now you're asking them to get fired up to play Cleveland. It's kind of an indifferent kind of spot, isn't it?
Yeah, and we're not talking after this video either.
Exactly
so,
not.
But that was a good memory, though, on that one. 19-7 to the over. I was going to bring that up. Didn't think you'd remember that, but very important with Coughlin at home. Under versus the division, over versus non-division. Where do you get all those facts, Richie?
I don't know. Go Cleveland. Let's get out of here.
Richie, will you talk to me when this is over? It's the Giants and the Browns. It's the Line Makers on Sporting News.